Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? You've now tuned into my Star recap. Guys, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Share this video wherever you like to share videos. Alright, let's get into it. So, like I was saying on my Empire recap, I'm not sure if I'm going to be consistent with this particular one. I'm going to kind of go with the flow, see how we doing. If y'all like it, then I'll keep it. If not, then we'll just stick to Empire, because y'all know I'm super passionate about Empire. I love me some Star too, but I'll just watch it on my own if y'all ain't watching with me and talking about it with me. If you're rocking with me, definitely be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Alright, so we start off with Alexandra, Simone, Star, all of them. They was making like a music video. It was pretty cool what they was doing. I love to see how they have like all the cameras and stuff like positioned and on those roly-poly things. And it was just pretty cool to see. So Star, she's still sleeping with older men. I mean, trying to get ahead, effing her way to the top. And to be honest, like, I just feel like she wastes her time giving it up a lot of times because it gets her nowhere. Like, she thinks she's doing something. She thinks she's trying to eff her way to the top with these managers and stuff. And it's just, it hasn't been working out very well. And I'm like, if something's not working, then you kind of have to switch it up a little bit, do something a little bit different, and see what is working, you know? It is kind of hard to change certain things a lot of times, especially when you're used to doing things a certain way, but sometimes you gotta, you know, you just got to, you know what I mean? So Star's ex, his name is Hunter Morgan. He was murdered, like we know. He was sleeping with the Hispanic girl, I forgot her name, but he was sleeping with her. And remember, Hyman walked in, somebody shot all three of them, so... Well, actually, I didn't even realize or remember that somebody had shot Hyman, but we find out later on that he was killed as well. So their old friend slash manager, which is I think his name was Hyman. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, so like I said, he was killed, which I didn't even really remember until I kind of saw the clip, and then I'm like, damn. So he not gonna be on the show no more. We just found out that he was cutting his dad, and now he gone. So Simone, she was in foster care. Well, she ends up in foster care now because she was high in school or something like that. Girls, this girl do not learn. Like, she definitely did have a problem though, and it's crazy because when Star went to go pick her up from the foster place, she's high there too, and she's like, are you serious? Like, what are you doing? So Alexandra, we find out now that she's going to be moving in with her boyfriend, the one that now he's I think it's called paraplegic. I could be totally wrong with that, but I know like the bottom half of him pretty much is not working. So now she's going to be with him, and Cotton is out of prison now. We also find out that Alexandra did have a miscarriage. So I was looking at her like, wait, girl, I don't see no baby bump, and I know this is like a few months ahead now. You know, you should have a little something showing. But yeah, she had a miscarriage. She doesn't really like to talk about it. She seemed like she was like really traumatized about it. Every time that Star brought it up, it seems like she was getting upset about it. There was some points where her boyfriend had brought it up. Well, there was like one point and she just was not really trying to talk about it. I'm high, y'all. Whew. I need to put on my AC, but I'm like, I don't know. It's like summer right now. It's like the end of summer. It's like almost fall. I don't think it's officially fall yet, though. I think October brings fall. I think. I don't even know anymore. I'm just so out of the loop. I just go with how the weather feels. Anyway, so now Star gets arrested in Hunter's case because his mother is like looking into her juvie records, and they found a surveillance camera from his house where she was beating him up, you know, because remember she had beat him up bad. I had totally forgot that he got killed. I was thinking kind of in my head that she killed him, but then I remembered like, oh yeah, that's not how it went down. She beat him up badly, but she didn't kill him. She left him to suffer. So, yeah, she gets picked up, but when she talks to the police officer, the DA or whoever he is, she showed him the pictures because he's like, oh, you said that he used to do this and that to you, but no, you don't have any proof of it. You never reported anything. So she's like, okay, let me show you all the pictures of all the things that he did to me. Each time that he hurt me, I took a picture of it. So I have a whole lot of proof. I have the text messages, I have pictures, I have videos. Like, she covered herself. And, you know, a lot of people probably don't do stuff like that. Well, we saw that commercial where, you know, they showed that the girl shows different pictures of how she was looking. Sometimes she was happy, sometimes she was sad. You know, what is making that noise? I think that's my MacBook. I don't know why. But yeah, like, she had different phases or whatever. And it was similar to her. You know, she had herself covered, which was so smart. You know, even though you don't want to, I think that can kind of be an eye-opener too when you have those types of things, because you look back and be like, damn, you know, I can't believe I allowed somebody to do this to me for love, you know. And I kind of wish I had pictures of that or like that of when I had like a situation like that, because it would be kind of like a refresher. I mean, I have my memories, but it would be kind of like a refresher. Like, damn, I done been through a lot. Like, you know, I got to, like, look at me now, you know, compared to the person that I was, you know. And it definitely has a lot to do with self-esteem and what you would allow somebody to be able to do to you at certain points in your life, you know. So anyways, so she seems like she pretty much convinced the officer, because after that, he was just like, all right, you're free to leave. So I'm like, okay, hopefully that's case closed. He ain't going to look any deeper. But Hunter's mother, like I said, she's the one that's trying to get justice for her son. Like, she doesn't know that she raised a monster. I'm pretty sure that she knows how he is, you know? Or has kind of at least an idea. So Simone, she seems to be having a hard time in the place that she's at. There were two girls that came into her room at one point. It was just like, we know who you are. And they made her take off her shoes, give it to them, and pulled out a knife on her. So she's not really like trying to stay there, but of course she has to, because she's now, you know, part of the state, I guess that's what they would call it. And yeah, she's just like, yo, we gotta do something different, because I can't live like this too much longer. Star, let me see what happened after that. So they end up creating like this hit song, because they was having like blocks where they wasn't getting the song to be the way they wanted it to, and they end up giving it to like the new manager, well, the new manager slash A&R, which they were trying to give it to, the one that Star had relations with. He ends up telling them, like, I just had a meeting and I just got fired, so yeah, I can't really help you right now. And he's like, the person that replaced him is a bad bee, you know what I mean? And she doesn't take things very lightly. She's not easy to please, and she goes by the books. Carlotta did try to meet up with her. Jamal actually like met up with her, and they went to go see her while she was taking a massage. And it was a bad idea, because she pretty much was just like, don't try to ambush me ever again, and if you want to see me, you're going to have to make an appointment. And that's pretty much it. And yeah, I mean, they're definitely gonna have a harder time, because unless she's a lesbian, I'm pretty sure that Star won't be able to persuade her to, you know, move a little faster with their music or anything like that. She seems pretty cut dry, you know. So the homeboy that left Cotton, the Asian dude that he was talking to, that pretty much disowned him and looked at him like he was some stupid mother effer, you know what I mean? He talked about he wants to request him at the boom boom, like the boom boom room, you know, where they get it on and popping. Like, I guess he thought that Cotton was so doing so bad and needed money so bad and was so much of a hustler that he wouldn't care that he hurt him. Like, nah. Well, he hurt her, I should say. Like, nah, that's not how it goes. At the end of the day, you hurt me, and that's it. Like, she slapped him so, sorry, y'all. She slapped him so hard. I was just like, yes, because you can't be letting these people get over on you, because they're going to keep on doing it. If they feel like they have that opening, they're going to always try to come inside. So you got to let them know from jump, like, nah, this ain't going down like that. I don't need money that badly that I'm going to try to get it from you. Out of all people, nah, you good. Like, I'll hustle and do what I got to do to get this money back, especially because her mother had put up the house that they I mean, not the house, had put up the store so that she'd be able to get out of prison a little bit faster. So at the end of the day, they could lose everything, you know, that her grandmother and her mother built. So she's definitely trying to see what she could do to pay them back. So we find out now from the scene that they showed, Alexandra didn't actually get a miscarriage. She actually went to the hospital and got an abortion. I'm not sure if they didn't really show if it was because she found out that he was going to be a paraplegic, I believe it's called, like I said earlier, but I'm not really sure, and I'm not going to Google it right now, but Google is my best friend. I'm not sure if it's because of that, or perhaps because of her career was starting to like boom and she really wanted it to kind of take off, and she knew that that would slow down everything that she's trying to do at the moment and everything she's worked so hard for. So it's one of those two reasons that she decided to do what she wanted to do. And I guess that she's feeling guilty about it, which is why she doesn't really want to talk about it. You know, because to be honest, like a miscarriage is so much different from an abortion. Like this is something that you took control over. You know what I mean? And I don't blame anybody for making their own decisions, but it's definitely a different type of feeling. It's like I feel like more so she has guilt than anything, because with a miscarriage it's more so you have maybe resentment, regret, you feel low, like oh my god, I'm not a good person, whatever. But then with an abortion you just kind of feel like damn. And especially because she seems like she actually did want her child initially, but something along the way kind of changed her mind. So I think that's why it's so hard for her. And then her boyfriend did bring it up at one point, and she was just like she didn't want to talk about it. And on the flip side, they was trying to get it on and popping. He was saying that he wanted to try some, you know, physical therapy, you know, get it on and popping or whatever. But then when it actually came down to it, I guess because he knows that it's not going to do anything, he just felt like crap. And it's like, damn, like this girl is trying to get me aroused, and regardless of what she does, nothing's going to happen. So I don't know how that relationship's really going to go, because he doesn't seem to be able to get over himself. And then the same thing with her, she's hiding things from him. So I don't think this relationship's going to last too long, even though she just moved into the same house with him. And the last thing that we learned, which was super duper shocking, was that the person that killed Hyman, Hunter, and what's her name, Espanol, was freaking Carlotta. They like, she was dressed in all black like a ninja or a burglar or something, and just pulled out the gun and pretty much like shot him. And I'm just like, why? You know, was it because she wanted to be their manager? Was it because she was mad that him and Cotton almost got it on and popping? Like, was she mad that he told Cotton everything? Like, I don't understand. Or was she mad that he was with this, like, deceitful chick and, like, you know, just kind of doodling on everybody else? Like, what was the real reason that she did this? So I'm looking forward to seeing how this kind of plays out, and how we kind of find out the reasons why each character kind of did whatever it was that they did. So, yeah, it's on. It's on, you guys. It's on like popcorn. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one.